Good morning students. As I have promised you that I will make few videos which will be helpful for your exams. This is one video explaining professional growth of science teacher. So let us see what is the meaning of professional growth of a science teacher. When a teacher learns new techniques and knowledge, then he or she grows in his or her profession, gaining knowledge and experience. So what do this definition means? It means that gaining new knowledge and experience in a particular area in which that individual is working, any profession. When it comes to teacher, then it is professional growth of a teacher, and when it is a science teacher, then we call it professional growth of a science teacher. This question can come in exam for 4 marks. So I hope this will be the material will be sufficient. You can further Google upon and get more information, but crux of it I am discussing. So a number of faculty development programs have been designed by various government and non-governmental agencies for professional growth of the biological science teacher. These professional growth programs, which we call faculty development programs, are very helpful. They help teachers to remain updated about their new development, about their work, about new development in the research area, about new development in the methods of teaching science, new concepts, etc. I've made a diagram just to make you understand different areas or arenas which are important for growth of the science teacher. Let us see. I call them avenues of the professional growth of science teacher. Avenues of the professional growth of a science teacher. So let us see first how can what is very important for the student, for the teacher as well as the student, is acquisition of the 21st century skills. Acquisition of 21st century skill. As we are living in 21st century, we are facing many problems and many new challenges which were not earlier present in the scenario. So teaching scenario. So what we need to do is to acquire new 21st century skills. So how can we acquire those 21st century skills? The teacher can go for seminars concerning various topics of their interest or which are in need for the growth of the science teacher in a particular field. Then the teacher can attend orientation programs. Orientation programs are also organized by various non-governmental and governmental agencies. They can be from 14 days to 24 days, and here the instructional material is planned ahead of the orientation program, and teachers are allowed to take up those lectures, and then a test or something like that is used for evaluation about what the teachers have learned. So they can go for different kinds of orientation programs or organized by various governmental organizations. For example, CBSE may organize, for example, universities may organize, for example, NCERT may organize various kinds of orientation programs. Then there can be postgraduate works. Teachers can help students at university level in their postgraduate works, or they can themselves do many postgraduate works of research, etc. Then the teacher can go for in-service teacher courses. In-service teacher courses, for example, if you go on SWAYAM portal, you will find there are many courses on it, and you can do any course you want according to your timing. So in-service teacher courses can be offline as well as online. These courses may be organized by both governmental and non-governmental agencies, and the teacher can opt them as per their interest and their need. Then there can be conferences, there can be symposiums help. There can be conferences also, like seminars have a number of speakers from renowned institutions or many renowned personality in the area of biological science, they tell us about the different kinds of new things happening in biological sciences. So they can, the teachers can enhance their knowledge by attending various kinds of conferences. Then they can go for symposiums. Symposium are like also organized by both non-governmental and governmental agencies, and they help the teachers to understand and their concepts, then forming their own opinion about it. Then they can also do value judgment, etc. Then professional growth of the teacher can also take place when the teacher takes membership of various professional bodies and associations. Many professional bodies and associations are present in the present scenario also. For example, kitchen gardening, for example, climate change, then different agencies, for example, you can say CCMB Hyderabad has many related to, I think, pharmaceuticals. So many types of memberships are available in different arenas which the teacher can be member of by paying few amount of fees and can gain knowledge in that particular area. Then there can be workshops. The teacher can attend workshops can be hand-on activities, can provide knowledge of hands-on activities, and it is a face-to-face interaction with the resource persons as well as the other teachers. Then communication with other biology teachers can also be very important, where we interact and get knowledge from each other about the new findings, new things happening in teaching learning process. Then there can be refresher course. These are also organized by universities or NCERT or CBSE for refreshing the knowledge of the teachers. Then teachers can opt for different hobbies, areas which are related to biological science. Traveling can also be an important area where teachers can visit places of importance for biological science and travel to those places and gain knowledge, because traveling help us to gain knowledge which is very, very ingrained in your experiences. Then you can go join, the teacher can join study groups. Then there can be many types. The teachers can himself or herself form study groups and can also join study groups. Then familiarization with the relevant sustainable development goals. So sustainable development goals are very important, and when we get well versed with these sustainable development goals, the teacher know what to teach and how the objectives of sustainable development goals can be achieved. Then biological teacher can also engage in various biology related enterprises, for example horticulture, flower farming, beekeeping, etc. There can be in n number of these various activities which are related to biology. Then the teacher can go for the professional writings. For example, writing a book. When you write a book, you read many books, you read literature, and you can write, you can produce new knowledge. Then the teacher can write research papers. Then the teacher can also write articles in various journals, etc. Then teacher can attend various summer and winter institutes. Teacher can attend unitary institutes where resource teachers go and they get knowledge and training, and then they further go to their respective schools, and there they can teach the teachers about the new things they have been taught during the summer and winter institutes. Then there can be sequential institutes also. Unitary institute I told. Sequential institutes can also be there, where training as a resource person can take place, and then you can go and teach to your students or teachers in their particular school or classroom. In unitary institutes, you can yourself go and attend those, but in sequential there can be training people, resource persons will be trained, then those resource person will go to the market and then they will learn more things. Okay, then what is the need and importance of the professional growth of a science teacher? So just I have made a diagram in order to make you understand. Then that is need. So the number one need is updating knowledge. Then second can be understanding latest strategies of evaluation. Then the teacher can learn new technologies and teaching methods. The teacher can develop scientific attitude, temper and value among the teachers. Then teachers by professional growth program develop ability to organize science clubs and exhibitions. The teacher can develop skills for guiding students for project and vocational guidance. So this was a quick review of the topic प्रोफेशनल ग्रोथ ऑफ साइंस टीचर. मैं डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में इसको डाल दूंगी, ये नोट्स आप वहाँ से ले सकते हैं. आई होप आपको समझ आ गया होगा. लेट अस मूव टू द नेक्स्ट लेक्चर देन. थैंक यू.